क्रिकेट में थोड़ा सा एक बार पैर फिसल गया तो संभलना लिमिटेड ओवर्स में खास करके मुश्किल क्यों हो रहा है, चाहे उनकी बैटिंग हो चाहे अपनी बैटिंग हो, तो थोड़ा सा रिकवरी करना मुश्किल क्यों हो रहा है? बॉलर ज़्यादा हावी हो रहे हैं, क्या हो?
मुश्किल सवाल है बहुत। पता नहीं, आई मीन जब टीम के 5-6 विकेट गिर जाते हैं वहाँ से टीमों को मुश्किल होता है। अभी देखिए इंग्लैंड ने आज उन्होंने अच्छा रिकवर किया, 150 पे 6 विकेट आउट थे उनके। उसके बाद एक थोड़ा सा पार्टनरशिप हुआ उनका और वहाँ से जाके उन्होंने 247 बनाया। आई मीन हमारे लिए भी एक ऐसा एक ये चैलेंज है, जब भी हमारे 5-6 विकेट गिर जाते हैं हमें भी ये सारी चीज़ें सीखनी पड़ेंगी कि नीचे से जाके भी कैसे रन बनाते हैं। और ये हमारी टीम का थोड़ा सा काफ़ी लंबे समय से चल रहा था ये, और इस चीज़ पे हमें फोकस करने की ज़रूरत है कि कैसे हम अपना वो बैलेंस बढ़ाएं और बैटिंग कैसे इम्प्रूव करें, क्योंकि सिचुएशन गेम का कोई कुछ भी हो, आई थिंक अगर आप अपने आप को बैक करोगे तो वो रन बनेंगे। बट ऑब्वियसली वो हमने काफ़ी टीमों को देखा है ऐसे स्ट्रगल करते हुए। बट इंग्लैंड से हम सीख सकते हैं कि उन्होंने कैसे बैटिंग किया, 5 विकेट गिरने के बाद भी उन्होंने 250 रन बनाए, तो हमें भी ये चीज़ हम उनसे सीख सकते हैं कि कैसे खेलना है।
क्योंकि T20 हो या वनडे हो, मैच एक तरफा हुए, इसलिए जरा थोड़ा
हाँ बिल्कुल। जो आई मीन लास्ट T20 काफ़ी मज़ेदार था। काफ़ी हमारे विकेट्स गिरने के बाद भी हम 20 रन से हारे, 215 उन्होंने बनाया, हम 198 के आसपास कुछ पहुँचे थे। तो वहाँ पे हमने थोड़ा सा डेप्थ दिखाया, बट वो कंसिस्टेंटली हमें करना पड़ेगा। 1-2 बार हो जाता है, बट आई थिंक वो कंसिस्टेंटली हम करते रहेंगे तो टीम में भी वो कॉन्फिडेंस रहेगा कि बीच वाले बैट्समैन भी खुल के खेल सकते थे। तो ये चीज़ें हैं जो हमें ध्यान में रखनी पड़ेंगी, और उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए हम मेहनत तो कर रहे हैं। अभी ऑब्वियसली हमें अभी तक रिजल्ट तो मिला नहीं है, बट वी होप कि आगे जो मैचेस है ये सब मैचेस से हम सीखें और आगे के मैचेस के लिए इम्प्रूव करें।
Your question, if you don't mind. This series has obviously all been jammed together. These big white ball games, they're so close. We've seen this week a one-day series being cancelled between Australia and South Africa, and a lot of boards trying to create standalone windows for their own white ball domestic tournaments. So I'd just like to know from you as India captain, do you feel that bilateral one-day series, T20 series are still really important for the game, and why you feel that way?
I do think it is important because but it can be managed in a better way for sure. The scheduling has to be done with some space as well, but I mean obviously you have to play bilateral series. I mean there was a time when as a kid I grew up, I watched a lot of tri-series, quadrangular series, but that's completely stopped. I think that can be a way forward, where there is enough time for a team to recover and get back, because these are all high pressure games that we play, and whenever you represent your country, you want to come out with a lot of intensity, so you don't want to compromise on that. So of course I do understand when we play bilateral series, but the scheduling, the time between each game can be managed slightly better, from not just from India's perspective, but from all boards. You know, if that happens, you see the best quality of the players coming out and representing every game. Now, you know, when you play back-to-back games, you got to look after the players, you got to try and understand the workload and all of that. And honestly, from the outside world, people want to see all the best players playing. And if those things are managed quite well, I think, you know, the quality of cricket will not be compromised.
इस मैच में आप क्या कहेंगे, कहाँ ऐसे चूक गई हैं? जैसा पता है 150 पे 6 थे, उसके बाद इंग्लैंड 246 पर आ गई, वहाँ पर दबा सकते थे इंग्लैंड को 200 से नीचे, या फिर आपको लगता है बल्लेबाजी में चूक हुई?
नहीं, बिल्कुल हम दबा सकते थे, बट देखिए आई मीन ऐसा जब गेम होता है तो थोड़ा पार्टनरशिप होता है, बॉलर्स कोशिश करते हैं, ट्राई करते हैं आउट करने की, बट ऑब्वियसली उनके बैट्समैन जो है 8-9 नंबर तक बैटिंग करते हैं वो लोग, जो 8 नंबर पे खेलते हैं, उनके 9 नंबर पे, वो दोनों ऑलराउंडर हैं, तो बैटिंग थोड़ा सा हमारे से लंबा है उनका, तो उसी चीज़ को लेके उनको फ़ायदा भी होता है। तो हाँ, हमने कोशिश की, हमने बाउंसर करे, हमने स्पिन ऑप्शन को रखा था 40 ओवर के बाद, सब कुछ ट्राई किया, बट कभी कभी होता है ऐसा कि आप सब कुछ ट्राई कर रहे हो और होता नहीं है। तो आज एक वैसा दिन था, बट जो सुबह हमने अपफ्रंट नए बॉल से बॉल किया था वो बहुत बढ़िया था।
Indian batting has failed because there is a pattern developing when partnerships don't work out. If you remember the 2019 World Cup semi-finals, after first 10 overs, India were 24 for 4. Today, India were 31 for 4. Clearly, there is something that possibly you can put a finger on. Is it sometimes the discipline of the batters that you want to play every ball that makes you commit those mistakes, and is the art of anchoring an innings, in one day is being affected due to the way batters do play in T20s?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it has happened for us on few occasions now, and it is something that we want to keep in mind and move forward. Yeah, we've spoken about that a lot. It's just not happened in the T20 2019 World Cup, but also Champions Trophy and few other games as well, where we were put under pressure, we lost wicket, and we were 20 for 3 or 40 for 4. That is where I want guys to change their mindset a little bit and try and see if they can be a little positive, extra positive, and try and take the game on, because I know the target is small, you're chasing 230, 240, but obviously, is there another way that you can take when you're chasing a target like that? Is there something different that you can do as a batting unit? And I think so, yes, you can. More often than not, unless you try and see what's in store, you will never know what to expect. Now, it has happened for us on few occasions where we were 20 odd or 30 odd for 3 or 4, but that is where I want these guys to take the game on and see if they can find something different about their own game rather than looking at the team's goal. I think if they get the team out of that situation, imagine the confidence that they're going to get from that. So it is something that we've definitely spoken about, but I mean, it depends on each individual at that particular moment as well, and that is where I think the role of the management comes into play, and ask them to go and play freely, and show them that what they're trying to do in the middle is absolutely right.
Recently, the amount of T20s are being played all around the world, in the domestic leagues also. Do you think that it is having an effect in the batting of, especially top order batting of ODIs in ODI cricket, because ODIs are not very frequent these days?
To be honest, not too sure, because in the last couple of years we've hardly played any ODIs. So very limited time. It's very hard to judge from 8 or 9 ODIs that we've played in after pandemic, since the 2019 World Cup. So I mean, look, the game is evolving, batsmanship is evolving, and I think as a team you need to evolve as well. We want to take the team in certain direction, and while doing that, you will have some failures as well, and you will get to learn a lot about, as individuals, as a team, where you got stuck up. So I think, unless you go and try out certain things, you will never find more about yourself. So we want to encourage those kind of thought, where people are trying different things in the middle, and of course, like I said, you will have some failures, but it is completely accepted when you're trying to do something different as individuals. And obviously the team wants to do that, and individuals need to buy into that thought process, which according to me is very, very critical.